Morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are on the day number 10 of our class, and we are going to be start a new topic for today, and that is called CA Class Manager. Okay, so now what we are going to be discuss is mainly tell us that what a CI contain, its roots. If I say there are multiple ways you can create a CI, but ServiceNow recommend to create a CI from the CI class manager only. Okay, simple, easy. CI class manager, we can say it is a centralized place where you can see everything which is basics about a CI. It helps you to understand the classes. It gives you the hierarchy relationship. It gives you to manage the attributes and the rules. You can see health and compliance. You can improve the data accuracy as well. Okay, so in short, it is a kind of a place which tell you about basics. So what to do now? So we'll go back here and open our instance. Okay, and who can create a new CI? Who can create a new class? Because class is something big, big stuff. I can say CI is still small, but class is only the user who has either an admin role or either a SNCMDB admin role or personalized dictionary. Nobody else can create a new CI class. But ServiceNow not recommend to create a new classes immediate basis. Okay, so CI class manager. Come on, come on, come on. Let me open one more thing. Yesterday night, I was enabling a plugin as well. Let me see, is that causing issue? Okay, that has been done. CUDB CI classes. So you can see a hierarchy. And when you click on this, you can see a list of CI classes, which is given by ServiceNow out of the box. These all classes are out of the box only. All these. Okay. Now let's say we have a Windows server. This one, hardware. So how the hierarchy work? CMDB table, hardware, computer, server, and Windows server. If I click on this, or let me take one more called the Apache server. One more level. Okay, this one. So now if you see this, the basic information is here only. The class name. What is the purpose of this class? Which table it is getting extended? And managed by group. This is important. Every CI must be managed by someone. Like in our house, in a family, wife says, okay, kitchen will be managed by me. It means in the kitchen, anything, bringing the new utensils, cleaning the utensils, kitchen setup, decoration, cleaning, everything will be managed by me. But kids' room will be managed by my husband. Then arrange again, setting up the wardrobes, cleaning the bed, changing the bed sheets, everything will be husband responsibility. What this means that if you put any managed by group here at the CI class level, then it will be cascaded to every CI which you're going to be create under that. That's the number one part. Okay, number one part. But there's a catch. So if you see this, change to the managed by is will be applied to all members of the class unless they're associated with the technical service offering. If this particular class is linked or mapped with a technical service offering here, this one will take it down only here. This one, technical service offering. Then the managed by will be take from the technical service offering only. So if I show you here, technical service offering, because technical service offering is nothing but these are your actual infra part we're talking. Who is managing web servers deployments? That is my technical service offering. So this managed by यहाँ पे जो है pass to the this managed by group. So I bring this text for you. This one. कहाँ गया? This one. Configure the managed by to assign specific group responsible for managing the entire CI class. That is the number one part. Let's say I know that in the computer class I have 200 CIs, but this will be managed by the IT team or central IT desk. So instead of going each and every CI, better I will go class level and fill this information. All CI within the class will have their managed by group field populated based on the value specific in the client class manager. So this is what it's saying. But please note that managed by group can also be configured to a technical service offering. This one. देखें यहाँ पे फील्ड है मैनेज बाय ग्रुप नहीं मैनेज बाय इज a user here but I need a manage by as a group. Configure form layout. ये देखो ये रहा मैनेज बाय ग्रुप. So if you put a manage by group here, then it will pass to the CI class. So how this syncing happen? The sync happen with the support of open the link. देखो to empower the particular user group to manage of collection, a group assignment attributes or a technology management or offering also work here. So there are three ways. Sync user groups of the technology management service offering. Directly set the support group, change group, manage group attribute at the technology service offering. So even though it is not only this particular option, if you set these three groups, and these also get set in the CI class as well. आपको देखने attributes यहाँ मिल जाएंगे. Which attributes is approval group, support group, change group. Yeah. So one way that you can set these three as well. Second, set the group of a CI to entire CI class. That we see. Let's set up here and pass. But if we are talking this one, CMDB groups, and you have to manage it here. So there's a concept called the dynamic CI groups. And we can use the dynamic CI group to populate this stuff, which is the concept in the coming days. Okay. So you can set up the things here and it will be work for you. So three ways to populate this part. In CI itself or via technical service software. And you can populate these three fields as well. Managed by support group and change group. Please let's go ahead.
What's the definition of a technical service offering? Is it a term, or is it an application, or what is it?
Okay, good. Let me come back. This one you're saying, right?
That's right. Technical. Yeah. You said that's where you can define the group. So I want to understand what is this.
So mainly how even if they change it, it's not called technical service offering now, they call it technology management one. So let's say I am using ServiceNow. Okay. ServiceNow is a platform which run on the cloud-based. In that cloud-based, I have a database, I have a server, right? In the database, I have a MySQL database.
Right.
Now, who is managing that MySQL capability? Like, let's say, hey, Atul, I am expert in MySQL stuff. It means either it is a ServiceNow, either it is SAP, either it is any other tool. But you, any platform who are using the MySQL, you will be able to support that, right?
Right.
So you are sitting at this place.
Right.
You are supporting technical services. You have no relation that what business selling to the customer. For you, ServiceNow, Salesforce, SAP, every tool is same because you are working on the database level, not on the platform level. So that is your technical services.
So is as you said, is just not just the database. It could be anything that is managed by the technology team.
Yes, correct. Now you because of this. So if I show you one more thing. Let me show you CSDM 4.0. With 5. Let me open this white paper only. अरे नहीं भाई, ये वाला. If you see this, the old picture, that is 4.0. ये देखो यहाँ पर ये बात हो रही है. Because earlier they say this is what your CI exists. And CI is what? My infrastructure. But that infrastructure is managed by some team, technical team. That is what it's here. So the definition says for this one, a technical service is a service type that is published to the service owner, typically underpin a business or a application service. Means this is a kind of a service which is linked with your platform, but customer is not worried that who is managing that. You are managing that. Okay, service now bring a new change in the database level, and we want to be implement. And then I'll come to you. Hey, Lilith, are you okay if I deploy this change on the technical service in your this database? Atul, yes, it is good to be go. So you are be managing from the technology side, not from the business side.
Okay. So
Okay,
that
so the
if I may extend this to integration, right? The custom integration. The
integration
how you
is one thing, but ultimately to run a platform, it is not only the platform is main thing. In the platform, in the background, we have a CI which is supporting. And who is managing that CI classes? You can say it's a technical services mainly. SQL, IP, routers, network. Someone is managing, right? If I want to change anything in the network, I need to get someone approver that okay, this guy is expert in network. Now again the same question comes. Now network applied to any other platform doesn't matter to me. But if any change is going in the network, then you are responsible for that part. Little clear or still doubtful?
this is little clear, right? But the way you clarified is good, right? Anything that the business need not be the owner, and it's
Mhm.
purely a technology that is owned by the implementation partner or the developing team. That would be a
Yes.
technical service of. Okay, got it.
Yep. Yep. So now some companies say, hey, we are expert in SQL database implementation. So they say deployment as a service. Now, if it is a SQL service deployment, then you will be as a technical service lead for any SQL changes because you're supporting and see underpin a business or the application service. Business means this is a business service, application, business application, or business service A, which you're selling to the customer. So if you see, it is directly related with this particular option. वो ऐसे घूम के नहीं आ रहा है, वो ऐसे भी आ रहा है. It's coming from that way only. And the reason it's a underpin business or application service. Either you're supporting to this one or you're supporting to this one. Then I'm here. This is the hidden part of any platform. Until unless companies selling this service as a business. Companies sell that we are be doing deployment, we are doing implementation, we are doing maintenance. So these are the services they sell. But maintenance of what? ServiceNow. ServiceNow is what? Is a Java-based tool. Or let's say cloud-based tool. Cloud is what? Is CI. What CI? Is a class of the server CI. Who is managing the servers? Is my technical team in the background. If you're doing application level changes, then you have to be might be go this particular team only. But if you're doing anything on the infra level for that particular application, then you have to become to these guys only. Clear?
Yes, and one last thing, one
Mm-hmm.
technical service can be mapped to multiple business applications or business
100% yes.
capabilities. Okay,
100%.
perfect. Okay,
Yep.
it's a
Okay.
many to many relationship.
Yes, yes, yes. Because that is important. It is not that in this world only service now is a cloud based. There are multiple tools and can be managed by the same teams. That is it is called offering. Offering means when you bundle on some basis, region based, time basis, support basis, functionality wise, and it's selling to the customers. So when we go a little bit more in the deep in the CSM, then you'll understand these terms. So offering is very critical word here. See, it is also offering. If you will take training and process writing and interview service from me, I will give you 5% off. That is offering because I bundled it in a one place. But if you just take my training, no off because you're just taking me service, not a bundled one. So best example I say MACD or your this thing, Pizza Hut and this thing. They sell the individual pizza as well, and they sell a bundle as well. Meal, small meal, big meal, middle meal, kids meal. What was that? That is offering only, nothing else. Might be in India, three type of meals are available, but in US only two type of meal are available. Based on the region, they send it, right? So that is what the offering. Offering is nothing but just to be way to sell the things in a bundle format on some criteria basis. So if I show you, if I can get there, offering. Let me give you the little definition for this one. Technical service. This one. Technical service offering is an offering type defined as set and satisfaction, not the satisfaction. When I read the first time, I say it is satisfaction. And if I tell you one more thing from the service now perspective, not service now perspective, from the knowledge management perspective, and this is what the survey has been done by the Oxford University. It is a very big spelling. Okay. And as I am reading in the fast phase, if you also read this as a satisfaction. Or might be you'd say, okay, certification, but you understand the meaning. Because sometimes this is what the Oxford University survey says that people did not read the inside the words, inside the alphabets. They mainly see the first, second letter alphabets and the last, second, or third letter to make it as a possible combination of the word and get an answer. This has been written in the Service of Knowledge Management workshop into localization, geographic, environment, pricing, availability, capability, and support group basis. When you bundle the things on these parameters, Europe, EMEA, Americas, one bundle. Pricing, support model, you can say VIP, gold, silver, bronze. Fine. Availability. I need 24 by 7. You need 24 by 7. 8 to 6, 8 to 7, 8 to 8 to 8, 6 days, 7 days. I can make a bundle for you and I can sell it to you. Okay. So this is what this offering says. We're not going to discuss that, otherwise we'll skip our topic. So we can get this part from here. Then extensible. Extensible says if it is a tick box, it means I can create a new class by using this class. If it is untrue, then I cannot take this as a parent for the another class. And it's totally depend on the business. So when we say, hey, I want to create a new CI class, even though if you read anywhere, people always says, please check that what is the best class you need to be extended. People say extend from the CNDP class only because the benefit is that. So my kids, I am my father, grandfather, great grandfather. If my kid says, okay, I don't want a family, then extensible is the untrue. But if they need a family, then they can take this box. If the only benefit that, like, if I want to be create a class and I want to be use this as a parent, I will get a lot of pre-built attributes. I can create a new CI class without extending any class. That's still fine. But in that case, I have to create each and every field again. So always recommended, if you want to create a custom class, make sure you extend it from any other class. If you want to be create the similar fields in the new table, then the principal class. If I tick this box, then the CAs of this class will be available for me here as well. यहाँ पे. If I take a class as a principal class, then the CI will be available under the configuration item part, because I don't want to show millions and billions of the CI here. I want to show very limited CIs here. Then we can use a principal class. Principal class is a very important topic from the exam perspective as well. Okay, so this is what the purpose. And also, ServiceNow say that there is a way to implement the CMDB. See, CMDB is very vast to be true. Okay, it's very vast, and implementation is not a one-day job. So they say use the fundamental foundation, crawl, walk, run, and fly. Principal class is come under the foundation. What CAs you want to be tracked as a part of your ITSM? You have to mark them as a principal class. Now you can change the icon here and the default product model. Very important, but it is always maximum cases is left as a blank. What does this mean? We all are having laptops. If I say which laptop model you're using, I am on the Dell Inspiration. I guess it's a 520. Anushi says, Atul, I have a MacBook Air 13-inch. So let's say, Atul, I have a MacBook Pro. And someone says, I have a Lenovo, or might be I have a HP. So what is this? These all are the computers, but they vary from the model to model. The same thing apply here. Specify a default product model. This field map in standardized product models associated with the CI. Let me come here, product model. I mentioned this thing. Oops. ठीक है. ऐसे discuss करते हैं इसको. So mainly what it says that what type of hardware you're going to map with this product, with this particular CI. That I am supporting Apache Web Service of the model called, let me see, do we have? No, we don't have any product model available for this one. Okay, this one. So this is what type of model? It's a computer type of model, or it is something else. Let me show you something more.
I would assume in this scenario it should be a server because
Server.
it's a
So like, so let's see, because we don't have a model categories to be here. Also might be it is a consumable, or let's say you say server here, storage है, software license, consumable, bundle, and they have given the different models here. So mainly, if I talk about this model, this is not a part of the CMDB actually. This is a part of the asset management where this model concept come in the picture. When you purchase, let's say you're running a company. In my company, I have a 200,000 people is working, and I'm giving them a laptops as well. And I have a one set of model, that a business model, that the business, what I can say, it's a business model. What I should say. So mainly, I purchase one set of model only, and then I give to my employees. Models can be changed. Today I'm using Lenovo Pro. Tomorrow might be I'm using the Apple Pro. And that is the reason they did not put any default model here. So they say it's not mandatory. If you know that you're going to use only one type of model, then better use it. But if you know that you're going to use multiple type of models, then don't do it. So you can see here, computer, cyber power ultra, these are the models only. Consumable. Companies giving phone to the employees. So default if you say iPhone 4, but now I'm giving iPhone 5 as well, iPhone 6 as well. So if you know that it is a fixed, then better use. If don't know, then let's not put any product model here. To be frank and to be very open, this concept, the product models, is hard to be understand sometimes. And one thing, if you notice, we're talking about the software. See, it is not coming from the hardware. It is coming from the software only. Config, application. Otherwise, config, hardware should be there. So it is a software for me. So now you can say any kind of a software class. You have to be know, and then you can put it. So then if I say extensible class and say, do you want to add a new child class? See, this option gone. Add child class because this is not extensible. If you want to click extensible and save, then this comes. So if I want to create a new child class under this, click on this, you can create it. Same thing. What the table name you want to give, that is important here. Okay, we'll come on this particular part. Okay. Let me cancel. Now, every
Atul.
class, yes,
Atul, I have a
please.
question on this. So we talked about the default product model, and you said the product is part of the ham implementation, ham pro implementation.
Mainly,
So
yes.
from my understanding, since let's assume that we are just starting off setting up the CMDB, my question to you is default product model part of the what do you call baseline data?
Baseline system, yes, yes. So if you go here and you can search, you can see product models. Because might be a company says, hey, I don't want to be interested in the ham as of now, but I want to manage my CMDB. So these things come in the base models only. ये देखो. So in the base model say you can use it. But if you want to go a more extension level, more enhanced level, more matured level. Then if you install ham, then you get a more benefit in here. Because I did not teach the ham, I did teach checklist ham, but from the hardware perspective, the model category is also important. So from the base, you can create a new model and then you can use it here. Clearly, even though
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you.
if you say I'm using laptops, do I need to be get the hardware asset management to manage my laptop's life journey? No, you still have assets in the base model or the base instance. See, it is there. The basics has been given by service now. But if you want to enhance more, then you need to get the dedicated um, product. Now the next part is that attributes. Quick, easy. Every CI class has its attribute. Like we as a human being, our attributes: name, age, gender, education, qualification, address, salary, job, color, hobbies are our attribute. Like we have our fruits attributes: color, shape, taste, seed, without seed, raw is the attribute of a fruit. So this says that this is the place where you can see each and every attribute of this class. Total 104 attributes exist in this one because this class has been extended from the web server. Web server is extended from the infra service. Infra service is extended from the application, and application is extended from the this one. So this particular class has all the fields from this class as well. And that is in the count is 104. Column name, type, reference, length, and mandatory. And next is your, so if you want to see that how many is coming derived means how many is coming from previous tables of the parent table, you can see here, and how many you have added here. And if you want to add new, you can just click here. LNG, I want a string length, and it has been created. Because you cannot add in the derived one. By the way, this is a custom field I'm creating. It's starting with underscore U. If I go here, you cannot create a new field in the derived one because this is coming from the parent. It will, if you want to create a derived field, you have to create in the parent table only. Then it will be replicated to the down. See, now the next sections is important. Three things are there. Mainly two things are there: identification rule and reconcile rule. This concept is called IRE. Identification reconciliation engine means we set up something here. In the background, it will be processed and then displayed here. This place. Yeah. So all these things is coming because we define something here, either health or either in the IRE, like still CIs. We see, right? Still CIs, this one. Yeah. So in the background, it go and see what a class mention and then read the CIs on the basis that class mentioned parameters and show me these particular details. What is the identification rule says? Let me come back here. Okay, before that, how this IRE has been set up. So this IRE has four things. One, identification, reconcile, deduplication, and reclassify. How to identify a CI is duplicate or not? Let's say in my class, I have a person named Lalit. Other person name is Lalit. Date of birth, 1st January 1985. Other person, 1st January 1985. Residence, United States. Residence, United States. Education, master. Education, master. Father name, Mr. X. Father name, Mr. Y. When you reach the field called father name, then you can say, no, no, Atul, these are not the same. These are not duplicate. These are the two separate records. Right? In the same manner, when we are running a discovery and we are getting the CI from the multiple data sources, then we have to be identify that this CI is a duplicate or not. And to identify that, we have to tell to the system, if the CI is coming, just check these three parameters. These three should be uniquely defined, or one should be uniquely defined. And then mark as a new, or the mark as a unique, not as a duplicate. This is called identification rule. So it will see, does it exist or need to be created? Let me come back here and show you. I have insert a table. Okay. Let me say name, serial number, OS, and source. Name XXX, ABC, serial number M1. I'm just giving this one. Source, service now. ABC, source, service now 1. See? Now tell me. You will say, Atul, this and this are duplicate. Because it is coming from a different source. Like a best example I can give you here. In the festival seasons, mainly like a New Year or any festival you pick up, any festival, you will get the same photo or the same message from multiple users in your WhatsApp. मैं भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ, or I pray to God that this year should be wonderful, beautiful for you. Same message you get from number of friends. Then you say, oh my God, it's all duplicate. But is it coming from the same person? No. Coming from a different person. So once you read and rest, you say, no. ठीक है, I know this thing, okay. Unread किया, close. This is what is identification rule. You know that, okay, someone sent me as a fresh. The first time someone sent, it was a good message. So this particular concept help you to identify that this is a unique CA, not a duplicate one. And if it is not a duplicate, let's create it. And that depend on the identification rule. Then the reconcile. Reconcile says who has authority to update this field. Now M2, name same, serial number same, comes from S3. It is not a duplicate CI because these two are sorry, it's a duplicate CI. This is two are matching. Now, what the OS value I should put, M1 or M2, because it's coming from two different sources, SN or SN3. This thing has been defined in the reconcile rules. That which source will take a precedence to update the attribute of a CI. And then duplication. When I have a duplicate CI, so if you see here, see 321 duplicate CIs. How to sort out this? How to remove this? How to take action on this? For that, we have a deduplication task. So if you see here, for 321 CI, we have 7 tasks. One record in this, one record in this, one record in this. Open this. देखो करें ये सब duplicates हैं. What to do? You can delete it. So this is a separate concept, deduplication. We'll discuss it later on. And reclassify. So if you see, system is so intelligent that it is finding the duplicate CIs, and for the same, on the basis of some rules and automation, it is getting a task as well for me. Not for me, to the particular person or the particular team. For this. देखो MacBook this. Because might be this is coming from the your discovery might be coming from the manual import as well. Someone by mistake put the same Excel sheet once again to create the CI and all are duplicates. So if you remove this, that will be good. Because we are a human being, we never work until something has been assigned to us. So system says, okay, don't worry. If you want to work, I'm giving you the task as well. And task has been assigned, then you have to take action. And this task will be shown in the data manager. So if you come here, not data certification dashboard. See this one. So it is there. But again, this is again a separate concept, complete separate concept. Then reclassification means if simple concept, when I blessed with another baby boy, my elder one get the reclassified in his class. Now you are a big brother. Before that, he was just a single child. As soon as we blessed with the child, with the kid, his class has been reclassified to the big brother. And also his class has been reclassified as a sibling. So this has happened that a CI can be go in the higher class or in the lower class. A CI can be upgraded to a higher class, downgrade to a lower class, or switch. Means if I come back here, if under this a CI move to the web server, then it is a higher class. If any CI from the web server move to the Apache web server, it's a lower class. But if a CI move from the web server to the Windows server, it's a switch. Because you're changing the complete classes here. If you're going parent and child, that's still fine. That is called downgrade upgrade. But if you're changing the complete parent, that is a switch. In the background, it runs this as an engine. You know, ServiceNow provides the SLA engine as well. Engine is nothing but it is kind of a dedicated, I can say, server where all these calculations happen. Email engine also there in ServiceNow. Clear till this point? Doubt question. Go ahead and inform.
So in identification, we can say like it's just like OLS we use into the data load
No.
into table.
See, coalesce is used to be say that do I need to be insert or create. Coalesce never say that it is a duplicate or not. Duplication is it. So if in this class I have another person called Anupam Mehta, can I say it's a duplicate? No, until unless I will see few more parameters. Okay, both parents' name, both date of birth, both places they'll say. If everything is same, then I can say a duplicate. I give one example. In my school time, I have a friend. Okay, let's say Mr. X. We have two Mr. X in my class.
Okay.
Okay. Both name is X. Both father name is also X. Means you can say Y. Both stay in the same locality. But two things are different. Both date of birth is different and both heights are different. So we call it a Chota X and Bada X.
Okay.
Because they are not duplicate. They are unique.
Correct.
And when you have to identify the unique, you need to be see few more parameters. Only then you can say yes, these are the duplicate one. So Colsec will help you only to see that okay, do I need to be insert or update? But it cannot help you to identify the duplications part. And COLSAC work only for the manual imports, not the discoveries. This
Correct, correct.
concept
No,
identification
I
rule
just tried to
identify
map those
no,
concepts.
okay. Identification rules work when the data come in the CMDB, not before that. Otherwise, if it can help in before that, then this dashboard will be always blank. This should be blank
Sorry,
always.
Lalit, can you please go on mute? I'm not able to hear.
Yes, I muted you, Lalit, for that reason. Thanks. Okay, so if the CI, what you are saying, if that thing the case, then this portion is always blank because you're not inserting at all. But identification rule says layout, we'll see later on. We'll take action later on. Okay, clear,
Got it.
Anupam?
Got it.
But
Yes.
okay,
Thank you.
Lalit, go ahead. Anusha, I come to you because he raised the hand before you. Okay, go ahead, Lalit.
So in the previous conversation, we talked about there are about 122 duplicate, but only 7 tasks created.
Yes.
And you mentioned that though they are duplicates, the system is only flagging 7, and we need to take care of the 7. Now, my question is, if we clear off all those 122, will the score, the overall health score, increase, or the
100%,
health score only
100%,
dip? Okay,
100%.
okay.
And just to tell you, it is
Uh-huh.
not a one-time activity. If tomorrow your discovery is running and getting the same data again, then the duplication will be there. So the system says you have to be identified the parameter of a class which help you to find out the Unix immediate basis and take a action.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Right? Yeah. Good. Good, Anushi.
Atul, my question is related to service offering. So we saw how you're configuring a service offering record. How do we differentiate whether it's a business service offering or a technical service offering?
थोड़ा सा आराम करते हैं. We'll
Okay.
hold it for some time
Acha.
because
Okay.
we have a dedicated, I can say, length discussion in this part. CSDM is a
Okay. So,
complete different topic which you're going to pick it up. So if I show
mhm.
you this slide, I know that I'm going in between this slide. Each portion we'll discuss in depth, including tables, purpose, why and how it can be used, and how this can be linked with each other. If you want to know, I can say for a time being, even though I added this slide as well earlier, that I want to discuss the
Mm.
classes first. The CIS slide. But I did not pick up this part because I don't want to be going the CSDM discussion. See, this is what I want to discuss. What is business application, application service, and application? What is service, business service, and technical service? But if I start this discussion, we will be diverting from the CMDB immediately.
No,
Before
I
the
mean,
CSD, good.
yeah, my question was with respect to that table service offering. Is there a
Mhm.
way we can differentiate that this is business
Ah,
service?
So if you go back here and you can see, so mainly CSDM is early in the 4.0, there were 4 domains. So if I say sell and consume, because if I show you this part, this come under sell and consume. So go here and you can see business service, service offering. If you go in the managed technical service, CSDM managed technical services, you can see all this part. And then you can see it is going in the same
Same.
table, service offering.
Hmm. Yeah.
But if I show you here, yeah, there is a field called service classification.
Classification, yeah, it was in the previous
Yes,
filter. Okay.
this one.
Yeah.
Because we are, so if I, okay, let me do one thing. Service offering list dot do. It should show me something here which I can say that this is this one. Form layout. This one. Here you define.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Correct.
Okay.
So ultimately, if you see that it is a single table, but to classify, we have these three options.
Okay, this is
And
clear
see,
now,
it is,
Atul.
and see, it is saying service. It is not saying the service offering. So service now say if you're getting any offering under classification this, by default it is that offering only. So if this is a service offering table, if you go here, let's say business service. See, CMDB CI business list. And here also we have to be C. So here they're giving the different services. Business service is one. So might be I can say I want to create a technical service. See, they did not say technical service you create. Say technical service offering you create and classify that as a technical service. So when we go in this discussion, you will see a lot new stuff which help you to understand. The first point of start is the portfolio actually, not these things. These come later on. Portfolio is very important. Portfolio means what I can sell or what I can do. My portfolio. I am an actor, I am a drummer, I am a teacher, I am a lecturer, I am a process consultant, I am a trainer, I am a professional. These all are my portfolio. These are selling as a service. You want actor? Hire me. You want trainer? Hire me. You want drummer? Hire me. What I'm selling out of this, I'm just selling one thing, training as a service. But my portfolio is very big. I'm a cook, I'm a baker. This is my portfolio. So a company has a big portfolio, right? If you take example of Tata, what is Tata's portfolio? Tata is in each and every domain now.
Yeah.
From salt to aeroplane, right? So that is their portfolio, Tata's portfolio. But what they're selling to the customer is business service. So, and if you see in the middle, it's a managed portfolio. Anushi is responsible for the marketing portfolio in his company, which we call as a verticals nowadays. That insurance portfolio under Anushi's. Now, under that, insurance implementation, certification, deployment, manage, enhancements, improvements. What is selling to the customer is your business services. Okay. So hold it little bit because if you pick up this terms in between, then again repetition is one thing, but you'll be skipping the main content that how they link with each other. Okay. If you want to
Sure.
read, recommendation to you, go and download the CSDM 5.0 white paper and start reading it. If you're not feel to sleep, start reading this paper, you will sleep immediately. That is also I can guarantee. Go ahead, Anupam.
Sorry for coming back to that
No,
identification part.
that's fine. Good.
So identification can be done only on a single attribute, or it can be done on a multiple attributes combination. So like in laptop, we have a specific number called as a serial number or something like asset number.
Mhm.
So based on that
Okay.
only we can identify, or we can
I
set up
give
like
you
combination.
the two fruits. Both are in the round shape. Both have a seed. Can you identify it's a duplicate or not?
No, we can't.
What do you want now? That will give me a little bit more characteristic of that fruit, right?
Hmm.
I can say it's sour in the nature and otherwise it's sweet in the nature. Then you can say sour
Correct.
means it can be lemon, and it is a sweet
Mm.
means it can be a mango.
Yeah.
So you need three parameters to identify. So it is
Okay.
totally depend that which class you're referring. So
Hmm.
if I show you here example, using three parameters: configuration file, class, and version to identify that it's a duplicate or not.
Okay.
But might be in your class, it is only one parameter is important. In this batch, if I say okay, anybody's birthday on 20th of January, might be I find two people. But can I say it's a duplicate? No, until I'll ask their name. Might be I ask their date of birth. Sorry, birthplace. Then I can say no, these are not duplicates, these are unique one only. So totally depend on the business to not business, basically uh, class to class. And again, that is important. Which parameter is going to be do for identification? That is important. And don't use 5 or 7 parameters. No, that's not a good thing. Identify
Yes,
which
that's
can make
what I
this.
just wanted to check.
Yes,
What can be a ideal scenarios or ideal
I see 2 as well,
identification?
4 as well. I
Hmm.
see up to. So this is my this thing. Apache's class. Let's come on the web server. See, again, 3 running process, key parameter, and class. Because might be web server can be identified by easily that one only. ठीक है, clear अनुपम?
So this information we have to discuss with the uh, SME, and then we have to identify the
Yes.
correct class.
Yes. Then you have to
Okay,
be identify that.
got it.
But you as a CMDB expert, tell to the business. So mainly the people who work in the infra domain, they're more good in the CMDB because they know the background, that how it has been configured, how it built, what is the parameters behind that. And you can take the specific class SMEs. Like anybody who's working the server, they can tell you. Anybody who's working IP, they can tell you that what can be the unique way to identify. Because the only thing is that we're getting the CAs from the multiple sources. If it is a one source, duplication तो होगा ही नहीं. Where the two sources come, duplication can be possible. Same thing happened in the birthday parties. A child get multiple gifts. Sometimes it can be leave it birthday parties, secret Santa. Many people get the same cup or the same mugs because everybody goes to the same shop. Multiple people, one shop, go and buy the same stuff. So duplication will be there. But if only one person is my giving me gift, then there's no way to be duplicate. Because उसके पास कुछ है नहीं. I have nothing to be compared. ठीक है जी, clear? So
Yes,
now
got
Monday
it. Thank you.
we'll pick up it further and configure these things. At least Monday will close this theoretical part for all this part. Then we go for the practical, that how to configure and how it's run in the background. Actually, let me stop recording and take attendance now.